All right, look what we're starting off with. God bless, hope you're all doing well. So with the Water Festival in Pokemon Go, we got three different Tasaguri. I don't know how to really say it in specific. We get three different ones. Now, ones I believe there's three different locations. One in Europe area, one in I think it's Asia, and then one in the U.S. So we have one right here. I don't remember which one this is from. However, this is really cool. Now, I got a hundo, a 100% on my first raid on one of these, and I'll show you which one I did in specific. But my goal is to do all three. Now, the reason I want to do all three is because I just want all three versions of it. Now, this is a different one. This one's the floor, which is hilarious. So this is like an orange version. This one is from Italy. Super, super dope. And now, if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, I got... Actually, let me transfer the other one so you can see what I'm talking about. So, a 1569 will be the 100%. You might be like, how do you know that? So, we have the orange version, which, by the way, go to the Pokédex. There's three different versions. I still need the stretchy form. But I have the curly form now, and I have the droopy form. Now, there is not a shiny version of this yet. I would love to know what the shiny looks like, by the way, but there's not one yet. However, we got this version, which I got this one from New York raid. This was actually literally like kind of close to my house, so I did a remote raid. And as you saw the short, if you saw it, we got a 100% IV, which is so beyond rare, so beyond awesome. I cannot believe we got this. This is absolutely insane. My goal wasn't even to get all three hundos. My goal was to just catch all three. And literally all I did was look, and I remote raided it. I'm not gonna lie. Because usually, you know, if there's a raid close to me, I'll, you know, go walk to it. This one was like across the highway, and just like I just wasn't trying to do that. But either way, I was still able to remote it, so I was like, might as well do it. The fact we got it is super sick. Now that we have that out of the way, we have a couple things we need to talk about when it comes to events coming soon. With the biggest thing, oh wait, hold on. I didn't know I had eggs here. Now, I'm definitely hatching as many as possible. As you can see, we've been kind of really getting our kilometers in as best as possible. Dude, I have been grinding. Now, the main reason I'm doing this is for the update for Tropius, which is what we're doing right now. Tropius, I use my bottle cap on. Bottle cap is basically where you can make your IVs go higher with you training it as your buddy. So, as you can see, we have 520 Pokemon caught, and we've hatched 7 eggs. So I need to hatch 30 in order to do this. There was a bundle in the shop that had really, really good deal. So I was like, of course I want to buy it, right? It was just worth it. Now, I hatched this like years and years ago, and it was a really good IV, but I want it to be a Shundo. I think like this is just such a cool idea to have like a tropic feel to it. I think that's super dope, right? So we're definitely going for it. Literally, I have like 20 tags for it. Rare shinies, right? Shiny, very rare, bottle cap. Bottle cap being the last thing. Now look, there's after this, I still have to see all tasks. I also have to earn 10 candies with exploring with it, which I have to do that after I hatch the eggs, which is what it is. But that also means I'll probably incubate more eggs. Hopefully there's stuff when it comes to eggs. That's what I hope. They have like stuff for eggs, because there hasn't really been much for eggs lately. Like 12 kilometers or this. There's no Larvitar in there, which a lot of people like. 10 kilometers are actually really cool because there's Toxel, which is really, really rare, and it's really cool, and I don't have the shiny of it yet. So same thing for Larvesta. I guess they put Larvitar into 10 kilometers. Interesting. They also have Frigibax, which is rare, and what is that, Sharkadet, I think it is. A lot of these could be shiny from these eggs, which is really sick. The same thing for that one. 12 kilometers, same thing. 5 kilometer is, it's alright. Larvesta is cool in that. I think I don't have the Kamala shiny either, so you know, there's that. And Bruxish, I guess. 2 kilometers, I am curious on what's with 2 kilometers. Nothing cool, but Larvitar is cool, I guess. So is Ducklet and Bonsly. You know what? There's cool stuff in eggs. I still can't believe I got a shiny Togepi a couple days ago from a 2 kilometer. Couldn't believe it. It's honestly not a bad idea either. Reminds me of the milkshake Pop-Tarts. I said this before. Now, let's go over the event details. So, there's actually a couple things going on. First on the Adventure Week. We'll go on Community Day later, by the way. So pack your bags and get ready for an adventure. So from July 29th at 10 a.m. all the way to August 3rd at 8 p.m., we are going to get this event. Now, this event looks pretty cool. It shows Wiglet, which Wiglet is easy to catch if you're by water. If you're not by water, it's not easy to catch, so that's going to be kind of cool. During this event, actually, I'm going to go to the blog. I'll probably give us more info for this event. Always go to the blog so you can actually see everything. So, as you can see, the Woo Deer Pokemon, Toadstool and its evolution. Toadstool will make its Pokemon Go debut. Now, it's a bit different from the other one. Oh, wait. I don't think it's ever been in the game. Sorry, I'm thinking about Pokemon cards. Toad School has never been in the game in Pokemon Go, so that's be pretty cool that it's coming. It's going to take 50 candies to evolve, so it's going to be like a normal stage Pokemon, which is cool. So the incense, excluding the daily adventure, was going to last 2 hours during this event. So it's going to be like an incense heavy type of event. So make sure you have some. So wild encounters for cities. Oh, it's going to be, whoa. Okay, the following Pokemon will appear more frequently in different areas. Also, for the first time in Pokemon Go, we're going to get shiny Wiglet. I'm not gonna lie, that's a banger. I'm not gonna lie, it's a banger. So, there's different. So the cities, forests, grasslands, and mountains, beaches, or water. So there's a lot of different stuff. Okay. So for cities, there's gonna be Snubbull, Trubbish, Elgyem, and Sizzlipede. Some trainers may encounter Espert, which is kind of rare, and it's a rare shiny. Forest or grasslands, Squirtvet, Fidough, I think I said that right, Smoliv, and Tadpole. Some trainers may encounter Toadstool. So forest and grasslands are gonna be Toadstool. And then for mountains, Hippopotas, Drillbur, Rufflet, and then some may encounter Gligar. And then beaches or water is going to be Inkay, Mareanie, Dewpider, Sandygast, and Wiglet. Now, I'm like kind of around beaches and water, and then so I'll probably get more Wiglet spawns. So definitely going to be grinding Wiglet 100%. There's going to be field research tasks, which I'm assuming maybe you can get Wiglet from. Don't know what those are going to be yet, though. There's going to be a free time research, so you'll be able to get 1 incense, 4 rare candy, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, and more. So probably Wiglet as well. There's gonna be a $2 ticket, which is cool. You can get 3 lucky eggs, 4 rare candy, encounters with the event Pokemon, including Beldum, which is cool, Sandygast, cool, Fidough, and more. Okay, that's cool. Maybe we'll get Wiglet as well. And then that's where you can buy it. You can go on Pokemon Go, click blog, and then it takes you to here. It's better to buy stuff on the Pokemon Go website instead of through your phone, especially because Apple takes like a big percentage of it. So if you buy it from the Pokemon Go website, they usually give you a tiny bit more, sometimes like an extra lucky egg, sometimes extra star piece. Pokemon Go rewards you with more stuff if you buy from the website, and it just supports the game more. So, not gonna lie, that's gonna be really cool. Toadstool being the new Pokemon, Wiglet being a new shiny. I'm actually really excited for that, not gonna lie. I think it's gonna be super dope. And then the final thing, we'll go over the Gigantamax Butterfree, I think, in a different video. But, actually, there's lucky a lot. But Community Day for the Quaxly is going to be coming soon. So this is going to be July 20th. By the time I'm uploading this, it's going to be in 2 days, which is going to be on Sunday. I love when Pokemon Go does stuff on Sunday because I'm normally not trying to do content and stuff like that on Saturdays. But July 20th from 2 to 5 p.m. Quaxly. This is going to be a new shiny for the Community Day, which is really cool. I think personally, when Pokemon Go does stuff like this, where it's a new shiny, I think that makes the Community Day a bit better. I mean, sometimes here and there, Beldum's cool because it's useful, or like Eevee because there's so many evolutions. But I like when they do new shinies. Now, personally, I don't know what shiny Quaxly looks like, but hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's a different shiny look. I say that as well all the time as well. It's like, if the shiny doesn't look too much different, it's kind of like, you feel me? Like when a shiny is like completely different, like let me give you an example. Like Quillfish, that's a completely different color shiny, which is really cool. Or like Sneasel, it's like all pink. So stuff like that. So event bonuses are going to be 3 times X catch Stardust, which is really cool. 2 times candy for catching Pokemon, and then make sure you take your snapshots every single time. As well as you'll always get free research, which you'll get a Quaxly with a background after 5 days after Community Day. You only have, I think, 7 or 8 to be able to do it, so make sure you do it. And then there's going to be the featured attack, which you will be able to learn Hydro Cannon, which is actually a really good water type attack, and you'll be able to evolve it a week after the event as well. So if you forget, you'll be fine. And then there's the stuff here with this special research, which you'll get a season special background, which if you don't know what the season special background is, I can actually show you. It's going to be this. So you see that delay? That's exactly what it's going to look like, which is really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I really like when Pokemon Go does that. Here's the Eevee. I was there before. I might make this an Umbreon. I feel like that'd be look really nice with the background. But 100% make sure you do, well, not only make sure you play the Community Day, because Community Days you always just get so much more Stardust, and there's more shinies, of course. It's like a 1 in 20, 1 in 25 chance for a shiny. But on top of that, you can also get that really cool background by just playing the game. I'm pretty sure all you have to do is catch a Pokemon each day, which is just so beyond easy. So, oh wow, my phone almost fell. Make sure you go for it, 100%. Now, I do want to look at because there's like so many events going on, so I have to kind of go over a lot. I want to go over the Gigantamax Butterfree a different day because I'll probably go over counters. There's a summer concert, so sit back, relax, and enjoy some sweet tunes. Now, I'm going to go onto the Pokemon Go website because it gives you more info. So, Saturday, July 19th to July 22nd from 5 to 8 p.m. local time each day, we're going to get. This is really odd. Okay, hold on. So, you get event theme field research, which is cool. Event bonuses are lure modules activated during the event will last for 1 hour. I think they usually last for only 30 minutes. Lure modules will attract specific Pokemon during the event. Increased shiny chance for shiny Chatot at Pokestops with active lure modules, which is really cool. So Chatot is a exclusive Pokemon that's very hard to get. I'm pretty sure it's a region exclusive. So being able to get that boost is really, really sick. But it's only for certain times. So the following Pokemon will be attracted to Pokestops with active lure modules, and you will also have an increased chance for shiny Chatot. So, Pokemon that are respawning normally is Jigglypuff, Lotad, Kricketot, Chatot, Audino, Noibat, and Popplio, which all of those can be shiny. Big things is Audino, I believe you get 2,100 Stardust per catch, plus it is a shiny boosted Pokemon. And then obviously the Chatot, which is going to be a rare regional. I think definitely I'll probably do this as well. I think this is a pretty cool idea. So all you have to do is just ship by a Pokestop, which is dope. And then you can get the field event research, which you'll just get a complete event theme research to encounter Spinda. Now, if you don't know, Spinda can be shiny, and it's usually a really rare one. So coming out with this event is definitely something you're going to want to grind for. On top of that, you're going to get a heart pattern. Oh, heart pattern will not appear. Well, heart pattern Spinda will not appear. However, let me show you, because Spinda has a lot of different forms. And in specific, I've only gotten, well, to be honest, I've only gotten the same form, I think. But there is a lot of different forms that you can get of Spinda. I don't know, like, how to show the difference, but there is a difference. Like, I don't know. The people in the comments will probably be able to explain to you that there is a difference when it comes to the shinies, or when it comes to the Spindas. I just don't know how to really explain it to you. But super cool. I love shiny Spinda. I think it's super, super dope. I don't know which one I got shiny in specific. It's not like, oh, I got this one shiny, which was different compared to the other one. Oh no, it's the same one as the XXS. Anyways, Spinda has different patterns, so it's definitely a good idea to go for it, 100%. Spinda, like I said, is a really rare shiny. Usually the Spinda type of like research you have to do is typically 5 great throws in a row. You can normally get this literally outside of any event. It's just very hard to do. So whenever you get 5 great throws in a row, make sure you keep it. And then the way to be able to get those great throws super easily is using Nanap Berries. Nanap Berries basically paralyzes the Pokemon, so basically you'll be able to get pretty easily great throws. And also make sure you pick Pokemon where it's easy to hit a great throw with. Like for example, if I'm getting a Staryu, this is gonna be super easy to do. All I have to do is just wait for the circle to get sort of close, hit that. You can go for excellent throws, of course, but if you want, you know, the guaranteed great throws to get the Spindas, that's all you have to do is use a Nanap Berry and then hit that. Always look for Pokemon that, you know, it's easier to hit, just so it doesn't get kind of frustrating. Me personally, I definitely have had times where it's taken me literally like almost an hour just to be able to get a Spinda done, because Pokemon attack all the time and stuff like that. So make sure you would 100% do this event. There's a couple events, so I'll make sure to remind y'all with new videos coming soon. I think tomorrow we'll probably do a video where we're talking about the best counters for Latios and Latias since they're coming to Dynamax Rings. Thank y'all so much for showing up. God bless. Jesus loves y'all. Have a great day. I'll see y'all in the next one.